What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the Swagcast. I'm joined by the homie Justin. Say hi to the camera, Justin.
Hey, yo, what's good, YouTube? How you doing?
And today we're talking about Nintendo's latest gripe with the common man, suing over YouTube channels for showing their games in emulation. They took down this channel here, Retro Game Corpse. They do gaming reviews of all those little consoles you usually see on Amazon and stuff. While I've never even heard of this channel until now, I still think it is kind of douchey that they're basically just taking down a person reviewing a product that he didn't even make. You'd think maybe you'd go after the person who actually made all of these things, like the Retroid Pocket. No, you're just gonna go after the guy making the video showcasing them, because that's way easy. Regardless, because of that, he can't show any more Nintendo games in any of the products that he purchases. He says, my Wii U video has been taken down, and I recently received another copyright strike. I can't read today. Even though this showcase video is no different than all the tech demos and reviews I've made on this channel previously, it was demonstrated of a console no longer for sale. Even the Wii U eShop is closed, and the company itself has no means of earning revenue from Wii U sales. However, I am reluctant to open that can of worms with a multi-billion-dollar corporation, as their next step would be to file legal action. So basically, he can't show off their games because Nintendo's a douche. There is no reason. Because like he said, they aren't selling Wii U games anymore, right, Justin?
Yeah, they're not really selling them anymore. I mean, to be honest, though, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when it comes to this whole entire, like, Nintendo, like, you know, suing Retro Corps, like, I'm not surprised. Like,
I am surprised. What the heck does that mean for anybody else showcasing a Nintendo game? Like, are you allowed to play Nintendo games on YouTube? If they copyright strike this guy, who's next? They're probably gonna come for Scott the Waz next for making that video of emulation. Because they banned this guy, right? The fact that they can even do this is troubling, because if they ban this guy, then they're gonna ban people who make like ROM hacks for Mario 64. And then what if it trickles down into the people who are playing said ROM hacks of Super Mario 64? Like, I just don't get why Nintendo tries to crack down on emulation in literally the worst way possible. Like, okay, fine, take down the ROM sites. Fine, whatever, I understand. It's literally just your games on there for free. But now they're just going after random people who have nothing to do with other people emulating. Like, there are people who will make things like fan games and stuff that require you to have the ROM. They don't distribute the ROM, but they make like a patch file for said ROM. Like, they're just going all out on anyone who makes anything relative to their content. And that's probably why nobody likes them. Because they're even trying to take down Power World now. Let me just bring it up.
from what I heard from that one video, is because, like, back then, like, there was a whole bunch of, like, legs, like, you know, games, stuff like that. So, like, Nintendo, like, really, like, wanted to, like, make sure that, like, you know, like, they put, like, their, you know, seal of quality. And so basically, like, Nintendo just don't want, like, no bootlegs or, like, no, you know, no type of, like, basically they just want to have, like, control of, like, what they, like, you know, they just want to have control of, like, their property, and they just don't want anyone to just be, like, either, you know, having the game and being able to, like, you know, play it on any other type of platform, or they just don't want any type of, like, modifications of the games. And I guess it's just because for them, it's just like they don't want to, they just don't want that kind of, like, reputation. They just want, like, the purest, you know, they just want the purest kind of reputation. So, and which is still kind of weird.
Back to the Retro Game Corps guy, though, like, he doesn't even use, like, yeah, I think he gave, like, some emulation, a guide on emulation, probably, like, how to download the software to emulate, but literally nowhere in any of his videos does he ever say, oh, you should get your ROMs from this site, or da-da-da. So how do they even have a case with this? That's the thing I don't understand. Like, does YouTube just take anything at face value because big company Are they literally scared because of big company? Because if they take him to court, they have nothing. He didn't, I don't really know what the law says, but he didn't make any of this stuff. He's reviewing. So if you're going to sue anyone, you should probably go sue the GameSir G8 Galio. That's a controller, actually. You should probably go sue the Retroid Pocket or the Analog Pocket or any of these, you know, Nintendo clone things, whatever, emulation devices. Which probably can't even do that, because even on these emulation devices, they don't have any of the ROMs. So you can't claim a piracy claim. You can't really claim a piracy claim in court because none of them come with ROMs. They are empty, blank slates that are shipped to people for them to put their ROMs on it themselves. How they go about doing that, I have no idea. Some of them rip them themselves, others download from sites, because there's always going to be another site. But yeah, honestly, just keep taking down sites. This is an L move. You're just going to go after random, regular people, going after their pockets because you're butthurt that other people are playing your games on consoles that aren't yours, even though you probably won't even sell half of the games they're trying to emulate.
That's the thing. And then the one thing I do kind of want to add is just that, like, I was actually scrolling through his channel while you're talking, and so I did see that he did make a video on about like the mix switch, which is kind of weird because like other people have already talked about the mix switch, and even like Linus Tech Tips have talked about the mix switch, and Linus is like a way bigger channel, so I'm surprised Nintendo never even went towards, or like, you know, they didn't really try to like take down Linus's video, because basically like the mix switch, for any of you guys who don't know, it's basically, imagine like, what's the card? Imagine like the R4 card for the DS, but for the Switch. Yeah, and there's like another make switch device where basically, let's say if you want to like dump all of the like files from your like Nintendo Switch cartridges, you can use that other device to do that. Which the disclaimer, I'm not endorsing piracy, nor is my friend Josh here. We're just saying GTA.
We don't endorse piracy. We definitely don't. There definitely isn't any sites where you can take any of these ROMs and get them and put them on your thing. Wink, wink. Definitely.
We are definitely not endorsing that.
Anyways, though, yeah, they're even trying to sue Palworld now, which at first I was kind of like, at the beginning, I'm not really a fan of Palworld because I don't even like Pokemon. Palworld is basically just Pokemon again with like guns, and everybody's been like making memes and jokes about it for the longest, like, oh, they're gonna come after them eventually. Hey, Palworld's gonna, I mean, Nintendo's gonna sue them. Nintendo should sue. Nintendo should, all the fanboys or whatever, because how dare a third-party company make a game like a game that already exists? Oh, they can't do that. Only Pokemon can do that. We demand $60 slop from Nintendo. We don't want any alternatives. And even though I still think both are cringe, like I still hate both games, but even I can kind of see that this is a stupid argument. I'm not even reading this article, it's just on screen, so I can't. But they're not even allowed to like, they're not even suing them over the designs, which is what I thought people would say, because they have a case, they might have a case if that were the case. But no, they're not suing them for the design. They're suing them for the patent on the gameplay itself. Like, they think that they're the only company that can make games about children going out and capturing little animal-like monsters in balls or something. They think they have a patent on it. That's what this is about. They're suing them based on that. They're not even suing them over the designs, which most of them are very, very, very inspired. Like, that's not even what they're suing them for. They're suing them for the game. That's like saying, okay, PUBG, Fortnite can't exist because PUBG already made Battle Royales, and PUBG can be the only Battle Royale game. Like, that's stupid, bro. People are gonna steal designs and game design.
I'm still trying to process it all, because I'm like, yo, that's like crazy. Like, instead of like suing them for like just basically almost like really copying the designs of like the Pokemon. They're like basically suing them for like, you know, using childlike characters, which first of all that doesn't really make sense because number one, the characters in like some of the characters in Power World, I think they're somewhat adult, or
no,
like
they're
then
not
like
suing them for using childlike characters. They're suing them for the concept of catching things with balls. Like they think they have a patent on that. They don't. That's stupid.
Yeah, like that.
Then go after
That
Digimon or all those other
make any
clones
sense.
out there. I don't know what it is about 2024. It's just every company, every billion-dollar company ever, just seems and feels so entitled to just having a monopoly over something or trying to suck the money out of everybody. Like we've seen, Nintendo's really just not been the greatest this year, except for that one direct. I guess everybody just kind of forgot about all the crummy stuff Nintendo does after the direct. Because then they'd release games that are actually fun. They are enjoyable, I won't lie. But they're a scumbag company. They just be out for blood most of the time. With people who aren't even doing anything. Like the Mario 99 thing, they took that down, but then they made their own Mario 35. Like, dude, that is so good. And the person who made the original idea can't even steal because it's not their... Can't even try to, like, sue because it's not even their idea. But like, okay, if we're going to rip off the idea, I don't really think they would care if you ripped off the idea. Why did you have to take the game down to do it though? Alright, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna cut it off here because we mostly just ramble after that. Be sure to leave a like in the comment if you like this style of video and if you can make more of it. And also leave your thoughts, know what you think, maybe some topics that we can do in the future. And as always, I'll catch you guys later.